April is Autism Awareness Month. EMS crews are highlighting a toolbox of sorts used to connect with patients with autism. Our Jim Stratman shows us how Carter kits make a difference in Middletown.
A signal of distress. And the brave men and women of the Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS are out the door, not knowing who they'll be helping today. That's why EMS Captain Amanda Price and her crews have to be ready for anything.
A lot of times, our patient's on the stretcher and we're sitting here, so we have easy access.
For kids on the autism spectrum, these Carter kits can help crews bring calm to an otherwise stressful situation.
It is a sensory bag for our hypersensitive kids or adults for that matter. Multiple different things you can add, and it's just another tool to help, build that rapport, get a kid to trust you a little bit, sometimes distract them from what's going on in other situations.
Carter Kit is a nonprofit that sends these bags to fire, police, and EMS stations, currently in 41 states. Inside each of these kits are items that fire, EMS, and police can use to connect with a person on the spectrum quickly.
Sometimes we have the toys that can help distract or build that rapport, or someone who doesn't like loud noises or sounds. There's earmuffs in there to help with that. Kids or adults that don't like bright lights, especially in the back of the ambulance, so we can see what we're doing. We can then put on the sunglasses for them. There's also a weighted blanket in there for kids that like that pressure. Some kids that don't communicate very well, it's very easy, like, how are you feeling? And then they can just point to it for us too.
Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS even added their own resources.
We have ourselves added stuffed animals because sometimes they just want that cuddly little object. When you start talking about some autistic kids and of that nature, they normally have that item that is their go-to. So part of the training that we do is if they have that item that they like already, use that item. This is more for those kids that, don't have what they really already have that comfort to.
Comfort, something these first responders don't always experience on scene. Now, for them and their patients who need it most, it's just within reach.
I think it's another great tool for the toolbox.
In Louisville, Jim Stratman, WHAS 11, on your side.
Carter Kit says it's distributed nearly 20,000 sensory bags to emergency departments since starting back in 2019.